Good morning, students. Today we are discuss about that velocity of the longitudinal waves in an elastic medium. Okay, ma'am. So consider on the elastic medium. So that is a air medium. Having a fixed mass contains a long tube. We are taking to cylindrical long tube. Uh, whose cross sections area, that would be a cross sections area we are taking to the A, and the maintaining under a pressure capital P. Okay, one can generate the longitudinal waves in the fluid one can generate the longitudinal waves in the fluid either by the displacing the fluid using a piston. So one person here creating to the longitudinal waves in the one point of that cylindrical tube. Okay, by keeping the vibrating tuning fork at one end. So how to it's creating means it's using to the tuning forks. Okay, so let us assume that the direction of the propagation of the waves coincide with the tube, with the axis of the cylinder. Okay, let rho be the density of the fluid which is the initially at a rest. So the density of the fluid we are taking to that rho. Okay, so the rest we are taking the time. So rest, the time equal to 0. Okay, the rest portion time is 0. The piston at the left end of the tube is set in the motion towards the right with a speed u. So the tuning forks, wherever you which side you are creating that vibrating longitudinal waves, that opposite side is moving to the waves. Correct. So that's they are telling that is a speed. That is a waves speed. That is we are taking to the u. Let u be the velocity of the pistons and v be the velocity of the elastic wave. In time interval dt, the distance moved by the piston. So upper distance move within the time moving to the waves, right? So that out we are creating the distance. So moving of the distance. So dt equal to u dt we are taking. Now the distance moved by the elastic disturbance is a dx. The distance of the value dx equal to v dt. Depend on the t. So let dm. So dm means what na? Mass of the air that has attained the velocity v in a time dt. Okay. So we are creating the formula. Rearrange the formula. You see that del m equal to rho a dx. So del m means water. It is a mass of the air. So that area rho is a density of the air. A is a cross section. Dx here it's a moving of the distance value. Okay. So now how do we have to write this one now? Dm equal to we are taking to the rho a v dt. Okay. So dx sort of value already you know that we are substitute that v dt, right? So next then the movement impaired due to motion of the piston velocity with a velocity u. So for velocity find out panna del p. So del p oda value we have to find out that rho a. So dx ilya. So dx na v dt we have to find out. So next to u. Okay. So next you see the change, but the change in the momentum impulsed. So net impulse oda value I am taking. So del p a into dt. So either rearrange pani we have to write it. Del p a dt equal to rho a u v dt u. So now you see this this position you have to see that here that you see that a cancel the both side. You see the both side here a having here a cancel. Next dt cancel. So here balance del p, here balance rho v u only come, right? This is dp, adhaadu pressure value we are taken to that rho v u we have to find out, right? Then when the sound waves passes through air, the small volume element del v of that air undergoes the regular compress agum refraction agum rare fractions agum. So that the change in the pressure can also be written. So how to we have to write now? Bulk models already I explained to that velocity of the transverse waves, right? So bulk models B. So del V is a change of the velocity. V is a original volume. Okay. So dP, sorry, that dV is a change in the volume. V equal to original volume. D is a bulk models. dP into the pressure. And the pressure value we have to find out, right? So next you see that the capital V would have value. How to you find out? Del A del X. So volume, how to you find out? Area A is a cross section of the area. That's every distance move. Del X. So the del X value we have to rearrange it. Del X would have value V dt. Correct. So next you use del V. So del V the same like only. So A D dd into the distance, total distance. So equal to A U dt. Correct. So now you are applied to that formula. So how to you are applied to the formula means, so the dP equal to bulk models B D del V by V clear. So del V would have value here already you have to find out. You see dP equal to B D del V by V. So del V would have value you have to find out A U dt. So V would have value we have to find out A V dt. So this both value you have to apply to this formula. Okay. So you are applying means what come? Del P equal to B AU dt by AV dt. So A cancelled, dt cancel, balance U by V come. So del P equal to BU by V. Okay, va? Next you see that. So what come value? Del P equal to BU by V come. Right? So del P value already we have to find out here. Del P equal to rho VU. So this value you have to substitute here. Inga substitute panna. You see that here substituting, right? Del P would have value we have to substitute rho VU equal to BU by V. So after you have simplified this equation, how to you simplify now? We want the V value only, volume value only. Okay. So volume V equal U in the side vachittu D rho U you go to that next opposite side pona enna agum divided la varum. You see here I am writing here. So you see that V equal to B U by V. So அந்த equation அப்படி எழுதிருக்கேன். Next இங்க இருக்க 1 U வந்து rho U ரோவும் Uவும் equal இந்த சைடு வந்தா டிவைடர்ல வரும். அப்போ 1 by rho U னு வரும். அப்போ இந்த Uவும் இந்த Uவும் கேன்சல் ஆகும். So balance what come? B by rho V. ஓகேவா? இந்த 1 by நீங்க ஸ்ப்ளிட் பண்ணி எழுதுங்க. B by rho 1 by V. So the 1 by V again you are go to this side means what happen? V. அது அப்படியே தலைகளாக மாறும். அப்போ V squared வரும். V into V, V squared. So that is this equation come. V squared equal to B by rho. Okay, now we want get the value V value only. So we are taking to the root. So root எடுத்தனா V square root எடுத்தனா V. இங்க என்ன வரும்? Root of B by rho. Okay, this is the velocity. Okay, velocity of the longitudinal wave, the elastic medium is a V. Root of E by rho. Okay, so next where E is a modulus of the elastic of the medium. So இங்க bulk model வேலை நான் என்ன பண்ணிருக்கேன்? Elastic of the medium value நான் substitute பண்ணிருக்கேன். Okay, so இந்த கேஸ்ல இது வந்து elastic airல அடுத்து நம்ம solidல இருந்தா எப்படி கொண்டு வரலாம்? அது வந்து one dimension இருந்தா young models யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். V equal to root of Y by rho. Y is a young models மெட்டீரியலை யூஸ் பண்ணி இந்த ராடுடைய மெட்டீரியல்ஸ் ஒய்ன்றது ஓகேவா அண்டர் ரோ இஸ் த டென்சிட்டி ஆஃப் த ராடுடைய டென்சிட்டி ஓகேவா ஸோ இதே 3 டைமென்ஷனில் அதே 3 டைமென்ஷனில் சாலிடில் த ஸ்பீட் ஆஃப் த லாஞ்சிட்யூடல் வேவ்ஸ் இன் த சாலிடில் V equal to root of K plus 4 by 3 eta by rho. ஸோ இந்த eta இஸ் a மாடல்ஸ் உடைய rigidity. Okay, K is a bulk models and rho is a density of the rod. Okay, next third case for the liquid. அப்போ liquid V equal to root of K by rho வரும். அப்போ K is a bulk models and rho is a liquid உடைய density. அதாவது rod உடைய density. Okay, I hope you are understood. Thank you children.